Hey guys, and welcome back to the Behind the Plate podcast in partnership with One IQ Sports. I'm Will. That's DJ. What's going on?
He always points to the wrong side for me, but it's the right side for
It
you
works for
guys.
me.
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited. We're getting closer and closer. I seen the the opening day commercial today, and I'm like, oh my god, we're
Oh,
so close. Because it was like the 26th or the
20,
28th, and I'm
the
like,
28th.
wow,
Yeah, it's right there. And
yeah, that's insane.
when this
That's insane.
video goes up, it'll be exactly 3 weeks until the home opener against Seattle.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
we're in the
exciting.
final 2 weeks of spring training, or like the final week and a bit, I guess. Thank God.
It'll be once this is posted. I think it's 10 days out.
Thank God. Spring training's
10
way
days
too
out.
long. Way too long.
I know.
I hate
I
it.
know.
But finally, we're starting to see the
Yeah,
major
it's
league guys play a
boring.
whole bunch, which is
Yeah, it's good. Good.
so. I
Gets me
mean,
horny, bro.
today was a good day. Good day, I would say. We got two debuts. We got
Yeah.
Yariel Rodriguez's first start as a Blue Jay, and then Joey Votto's first start as a Blue Jay, and they
Which is
both performed pretty
50-50.
well.
Pretty well. First off, Joey Votto taking over my Twitter feed, which is more than welcome. He's prime Joey Votto.
I saw like a
Papo
hundred
Taco.
videos of that.
Crazy. Yeah, me too, and I like 50 of them.
Yariel Rodriguez was like, he was good in the first inning, but he wasn't like, oh, this is awesome. He struggled a bit, didn't have
Mm.
full command. I think he had 30 pitches at the end of the inning, giving up a home run, a couple hits. And it was like, oh,
Yeah.
you can tell this guy hasn't pitched in a game in over a year. And then the second inning, I think he threw like 8 pitches and he was back into the dugout. And it's like, whoa, this is great.
I'm, we shouldn't be shocked though. He's just got to get it out of his system, get back into the flow of things. That's a big change for him.
Yeah.
So
Was his first time
I'm
pitching
excited.
with
I'm
a
excited.
pitch clock in a game, too,
Yeah,
which
and
is
that's a
like, oof,
fucking big adjustment.
yeah.
That's game changing
But he looked good. I think
for
he
sure.
painted 97 on the black a couple times, so it was like, hello. And then
Nice.
Kiermaier with 2 bombs today. Springer with an absolute piss missile.
Yeah,
I was looking it up
that
now.
was a nice one.
Two of the four sluggers for the Jays, which is Springer, Vladdy, Bo, Turner, I would say, are the four big sluggers. Two of them are hitting over
For sure.
400 right now, in Vladdy and Bo, unless Vladdy's just gone down. And then Springer and
Yeah.
Turner, I both believe, are over 300.
Yeah, it's nice to see that like Bo and Vladdy love like batting at this stadium,
We should just
obviously.
permanently move this stadium to Toronto or bring the Rogers Center down to Dunedin.
Seriously. Yeah, seriously, they love Dunedin because he's hitting bombs like he was in like his MVP or I mean runner up, but you know what I mean. He looks the exact same. His approach looks very good to start. He looks healthier,
He's
which
been
is
very
huge.
patient at the plate. And when he hits the
Yeah.
ball, it's like, whoa. Like at both his EVs today were over 100, which is nuts.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing that was missing last year is like it was very predictable last year where the ball was going to go. Even if he hit it hard, it was in the wrong spot, like on the ground. And like it was just very easy to pitch to him at times because he would get into slumps and, like I said, just be predictable. Whereas, like in his MVP year, he was hitting everything. And the thing is, when you could hit a ball 110 miles an hour off the bat, like for a high average, and you're going to drive in runs. He's just gotta not hit into the ground ball double plays, fucking strike out so much and try to hit the ball with power because he doesn't have to try.
I like that he's doing the two hand swing. It's like this, I call it the scissor swing. Um,
Yeah.
Instead of like the one hand flail job that he was doing last year, he is like fucking smacking the ball. I love it. And Bo just looks great. Like there's, you kind of know what you're gonna get with Bo. Turner's looked better than I expected, which was great. Springer's looked
Yeah.
fantastic. I didn't expect that. I thought we were gonna see a sharp decline, but he's kind of looking like prime George Springer for the big season.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
It
It's
is still
spring training.
spring, and it can go very wrong because it's just been a good couple of weeks, but so far so
This
good.
this team has no pressure on it anymore. Like no
Yeah,
pressure in the sense that no one like believes that they're gonna win.
yeah.
So
The
like
expectations are dog shitly low.
yeah, they literally have nothing on them. So like I think this team's coming in with like an anger to prove, and they've said it in interviews. They're like ready for the season, but like you're going to see whether or not this team is serious about like what they're saying and if they're gonna back it up. But
Yeah,
it
it'll be
looks
intriguing
good so far.
because if they don't come in with a chip on the shoulder, fuck you attitude, I will be a little concerned about that because they should feel
For sure.
disrespected right now by everyone. Any single person who
Yeah.
says they aren't going to be a playoff team this year, that should feel like disrespect to Toronto and to the Blue Jays.
Yeah. Well, especially coming into the year last year with high expectations and like, oh, Bo and Vladdy are these god tier players, and now you have two of the best players in the league. Um, and you're just not even close to the playoffs. Yeah, I would
Mhm.
take that bad for sure.
Yeah. Um, and plus, it's like, I feel like people are, I get Vladdy's had a down year, but I feel like people discredit the fact that Vladdy's down year is still better than 95% of the league.
Yeah,
And
I know.
also, the one thing I keep saying or seeing is everyone saying that the Jays rotation will not be as good, which I think is a little ridiculous to say because the
Yeah,
Jays had a
I know
guy
that.
who was being paid $20 million a year and he sat on the IL until August. And that was Ryu.
Yeah,
Like, it's not, I don't want to say it's easy to replicate four guys throwing 30 plus starts and like being the best rotation in baseball. But to assume they're just gonna fall off the face of a cliff is like, you even watch baseball? Like they're gonna be a
yeah.
top
It's
five
like, well,
rotation in the league.
like yeah. I mean, obviously things can happen, but like going into the season blind, I don't know how we're not in the top five, like with the consistency we had, and just outright, I don't know. Our staff is just really fucking good, and if you don't
Yeah.
see that as like, you know, if then you obviously don't watch baseball.
I'm gonna
Looking
say
on
something.
paper,
Yeah. I'm gonna say something
yeah,
that'll piss off Yankee fans. Bowden Francis. First of all, the Jays' depth is insane. Bowden Francis is gonna be the number 5 starter this year. Bowden Francis could easily get the opening day job as a Yankee. He'd be with Garrett Cole hurt right now. He's their second best pitcher.
yeah.
I
I think it
say
depends
it would
what
go Stroman,
Stroman.
Francis, and then Rodon.
Yeah, I was just about to say it depends what Stroman shows up because if Stroman shows up what he can be, then he's gonna have a phenomenal year. But in a it's very hard to say in Yankee Stadium. He might get beat up.
Yeah, but he is a
Like
ground ball pitcher, so I assume that
yeah,
should play into his advantage. But if that
for
sinker
sure.
doesn't sink like we kind of saw near the end of
That's the
last year and he
problem.
leaves the ball up,
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we have a way better fucking pitching staff than the Yankees do. So
I think
and pitching wins baseball.
I I remember maybe 2 podcasts ago I said that there's a path for the Jays to win the division, and a lot has to go right.
Uh-huh.
Garrett Cole getting hurt is on that path of shit going right for the Jays.
Yeah. Now
Because
we
now
just need
Garrett Cole's
all
out
of
for 2
Baltimore.
months, let's say. He's
Yeah.
out until, let's say, the end of May. The Jays play the Yankees 6 times in April. If Garrett Cole gets delayed by 2 weeks, he'll miss the third series against the Jays in the beginning of June. That leaves one series for the Jays against the Yankees, and that's in August. If you can face the Yankees, was that 7 times before Garrett
Yeah.
Cole comes back, that changes a whole outcome of a season against a team.
Depending on everything else and whether our superstars want to show up.
Yeah.
There's so many things we got to think about. Baltimore is still like,
Baltimore's probably going to. Baltimore's got the favorite to win the division now. But, like,
yeah.
there's no way Baltimore goes, like, what, 7-3 or 8-2 against Toronto this year. There's no way. How many games do they even play against each other? Is it 10 or 13? 13, I
I
think it
don't even
is.
remember, but I remember we could not beat anybody in our division, especially in the first half.
There's no way the Orioles dog walk the Jays this year again. Because to repeat that is insanely lucky. Because
Clip that.
it's hard to see teams consistently own a team in their division year after year when they're both competitive. Because that requires every bounce to go your way 2 years in a row against the same team that's also trying to do what they can do. Plus,
Yeah.
a lot of the Orioles' success came from young guys. I just want to say that. Like Gunnar Henderson easily
Yeah.
could be an MVP candidate this year, or could fall victim to a sophomore slump.
For sure.
To me, Corbin Burns is like a real wild card for the Orioles. I don't know
The coin
how's he gonna
flip,
pitch
yeah.
against the East? Because he went
It's
from
so much
riding the
different to what he's used
easiness of
to.
the Central.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to take a pitcher 100% serious when you're pitching where he pitched. Like
Yeah,
bringing to the AL East is just a whole new ball game, different style of play. The best division in baseball.
yeah.
Like let's just
And we've seen
top to
pitchers
bottom.
crumble in the East,
Yeah.
like straight
Oh,
up
for sure.
crumble. I my example that I'm gonna bring up, and it's not fair to him because I don't think it's his fault, but Sonny Gray comes over,
Yeah.
rides the coattails of the AL West for a bit, comes over to the AL East, sucks. Now, is that because the Yankees really fucked with him and ruined him a bit?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
probably.
But for a year and a half, 2 years, he couldn't crack the AL East.
Yeah.
So it'll be
I don't
interesting.
know.
Plus, I
And
don't think
AL
Corbin
East
Burns
just
resigns there.
the AL East just keeps getting fucking better. Like it's crazy
Except for the
how
Red Sox.
fucking stacked. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But it's like, bro, how many divisions can you say like
That
there's
there's
gonna be
4 teams legitimately playoff.
four legitimate teams? Yeah, like
You can't say it about
I
any
don't
division because
know.
the AL Central. Maybe it's
There's
because I'm
one team that
salty.
makes the
Maybe it's because
playoffs.
I'm salty. The AL Central doesn't have any legitimate playoff teams, but because
Yeah.
they have 4 teams who can win that division, but they aren't 4 playoff teams.
Yeah. Serious contenders is the word.
Yeah. Like in the AL West, flip me again. Sorry, Mariners. You guys are going to suck this year. You're going to be an 83 win team. You only want to win 54% of your games, according to your general manager. And Texas and Houston is so much better than Seattle now. Seattle, to me, got
sure.
so much worse over the offseason. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Texas is gonna be good again. Like very good.
Houston wins the division, I would say. I say Texas gets off to a slow start because they're injured. With Seager out, DeGrom, Scherzer. I believe Nate Eovaldi's out, or he's like just coming back. I don't know.
Yeah, but in
No
October they're gonna.
Montgomery. Oh
If
yeah,
everyone's healthy on that team, man, like
their trade deadline acquisitions are going to be DeGrom and Scherzer coming back from injury.
hope like that's if they don't throw one pitch and get injured.
Yeah,
Obviously.
fair. What's in the NL East? Like the NL East is the Braves and the Phillies as legitimate playoff contenders. Then you got the Marlins as a wild card to the wild card. The Mets are literally just hit or miss, and the less you say about the Nationals, the better.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, New York could have they're kind of one of those teams that there's like no one's expecting anything out of them. They could have like a weirdly good season,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be fully surprised if they did.
And what's the NL Central? Like the
The
Cubs,
Central.
like they aren't a legitimate nationally contender, but because they play in a bad division, they're probably going to win that division. You got
Yep.
the Brewers in there, and you got the Cardinals in there, and
Where
then the
did where
Reds
did
are
we
like weird.
you definitely missed the Dodgers.
We're in the Central.
Yeah, you missed the Dodgers somewhere.
We haven't gone to the National League West yet, though.
Oh, I thought you said the West already.
Oh no, I was in the Central, and then we were in the East.
I thought you would save the fucking East for last, bro.
Oh, not the NL East. Fuck the NL East.
That's what I'm
The,
saying. They're trash. I thought that would be last.
no, and then the NL West is the Dodgers, and that's just kind of it. Like,
Yeah.
as like Arizona's gonna be there, but facing the Dodgers sucks. Facing the Padres is gonna suck. Facing the Giants is gonna suck. Whether they're great teams or not, it's gonna suck. And I do think a National League Central team rides the coattails of a really weak, shitty division to a wild card spot and probably bumps out Arizona, even though Arizona's a more deserving team.
I think the Diamondbacks have one of those years that
A step
hey,
back.
remember who we are. I think they're gonna
Oh,
ride the momentum. I think
okay.
if you watch the NHL, they're going to be like the Panthers, where the Panthers were like shit, like not shit, but they barely made the playoffs, and then they had a great playoff run, and then now they're elite. I think they're gonna
Okay.
take a step up. I think they have a good core, and a lot of players that are young and that are gonna take a step up. Um, yeah, their core, all of them.
I can see it. I hope so. But
Yeah,
they
it's
had
fun.
so many rookies set insane standards. Like Corbin Carroll set himself as like a perennial MVP candidate.
Yeah,
Gabby Moreno, as much as we like to rag on him as like, oh, he's an Buster Posey, he still had a really good year.
yeah.
Guriel had a great year, got himself some money. Ketel Marte, Christian Walker, Zach Gallen. So many
Marte's a
guys
fucking
played
dog.
above their level that they normally do. I just I think it's like
Don't see it happening.
this word I would use for it is like a team wide sophomore slump
Mm.
where like I could still easily see them making the playoffs
Like the Blue
because
Jays.
they're better. Yeah. But like as a whole, they take a step back because the expectations that have just been set for them are going to be really hard to replicate when you have a team like the Dodgers in your division.
That's fair. And the
And the
Dodgers.
Giants. The Giants, I feel like
Oh
we need to
yeah,
give a little bit more credit to because
yeah,
like Jung Hoo Lee's was a great addition. Matt Chapman's gonna win him a few games defensively, not
yeah,
offensively. Just with his defense, it'll win him a few games. It'll make
yeah.
Logan Webb so much better. If the Giants got one more starting pitcher, like if they got Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery, I feel more confident putting them above Arizona.
I think Webb could easily have a Cy Young year. I like him a lot.
Yeah. Plus San Diego, they just got Dylan Cease.
Yeah, Dylan Cease, which
Like
I
they have
fucking picked
Dylan
up.
Cease. They got Hassan Kim. They got Xander Bogarts, Manny Machado, Tatis. They got who else? They got Darvish, Musgrove. I really like Michael King.
Yeah,
Johnny Burrito is going to be an interesting guy as the fifth starter. The bullpen will be interesting because I don't know what to expect from that. And then Cronenworth's a good first baseman.
they just had a really they were the opposite of the Diamondbacks for me, where they had like a really shockingly bad season. But now there's no people just think they're shit. They're still a fucking really good roster on paper that could easily do something.
They're in the same boat as the Blue Jays, but like in a different sense,
Exact same. Yeah. Yeah.
where the expectations are low, but for different reasons. The expectations in San Diego are low because they traded Soto
Yeah.
and missed the playoffs, whereas the Jays made the playoffs but lost a few key pieces. But I think I
Yeah.
could see San Diego finish second in that division.
Easily they could Tatis could carry them if he has
Tatis and Machado can carry that team easy.
yes, for sure. For sure. It'll be interesting to see. I'm excited to watch everything. I think I'm gonna watch more baseball this year than I have ever. And that says a lot because I've watched a lot.
We got a Sportsnet Plus. We won it off of Roll Up the Rim. It's a six
Wait.
month free trial. Yeah.
Oh wow. So you're
So
gonna be
I'm writing
grinding
that the
that.
second the season starts, like March 28th, until, or even maybe I'll wait until the NHL playoffs start in like mid April and ride it all the way
Damn.
out to the end of the year. And then I can watch
Yeah.
so many different teams, I think.
Oh, fuck. You know what we need to do? We need to figure out how we're gonna do these Monday night things without me being behind you.
Oh shit,
Cause
yeah.
I hate that, but
I
I
can
don't
probably
have a
watch on a
subscription.
different, because I watch, so it's like Sportsnet West, but I can probably go Sportsnet Ontario, and I think I would be right with you.
I don't know. I'll try. I don't use the Sportsnet app. If I was to
Yeah,
do it
you
on my
use.
setup, if I was to do it on my setup, it would just be fucking just bootlegging it from the fucking internet. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I wish you had a dual monitor because then you could share your screen with me and we could watch it off the same screen.
Well, I wouldn't be able to share the screen with you because it would show up in Discord.
Is there no way we could hide that?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Anyway, we'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Anyways, Monday night watch parties are going to be amazing.
I'm pumped, bro.
I
Fucking pumped. Like I said, I'm gonna be like a little late to every game because I'm off at 5, but like
Yeah,
as soon
that's
as I'm home,
all good.
I'm
I'm so
fucking.
excited for baseball this year. This
Oh
is
man.
I say this every year. This is the most excited I've been for the season. But
Yeah.
I just hate every other sports regular season.
Well, okay. I think I've got it down. And going back to our last few podcasts, I think I've crumbled it down to why it keeps getting better. It's because the off seasons just keep on getting worse. And that
Oh,
helps, like, for some reason, like, just get the regular season here,
dude,
please.
the first Sunday night baseball game is gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait. First Sunday night baseball game with ESPN is the first Saturday afternoon Blue Jays
Saturday.
game in
Oh,
Rogers Center.
crack the
Mm.
roof open, man.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh, giving me fucking butterflies
I'm
already,
gonna
bro.
I say I'm gonna watch more baseball this year than I did last year, but I don't know if that's possible because I think I watched like 160 games last year.
Holy fuck.
Like I
Yeah, I
think
don't know how much I missed. Yeah,
like
either.
I probably missed a couple from work, but like even when the playoffs were on, I was watching it on my phone.
I
Like
was
when the
watching it
NHL
at the
playoffs were
rec
on.
room.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
watching it at the rec room, bro. Fuck.
I think the
I
only games I missed was when I was in Calgary for grad.
I don't know if I definitely missed some, but I don't remember
I
like
just
at
know I
all.
watched so many Blue Jay games last
Too
year.
much. Too much. Yeah, it was.
No, not enough. Because obviously not enough. Because
What do
I
you
quit
mean
on the I
every
quit.
day our texting was like, I want to kill myself. We're on the championship level. I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself. I want to kill
Yeah, but then
myself.
you saw how bad the offseason was. It was like, God, what I would do to be back in like a blowout game against the Yankees at Yankee Stadium where we're getting our dicks pounded in.
Yeah.
Like, clip that.
Yeah. Off
uh,
to another fucking trade deadline special. Fuck, that was the worst day of my life.
but I would give that up for any day of the offseason.
Oh, for sure. For
But
sure.
like, I guess because the season ended on such a sour note, like I didn't finish the wild card game of game two. I saw Barrios leave and I said fuck it and stopped watching.
Yeah, that was depressing. I kind of I got to the point now where I kind of forgot what happened, and you bringing it up literally
I
like
I haven't because I made the
just
hype.
like
I'm working on this hype video. I've watched that goddamn game like 100 times. I've watched Barrios get pulled at minimum 15 times. Watched Vladdy get picked off at second at least 10 times.
oh
You know what I
man.
don't like? When Johan Duran gives a fist bump because I just won the goddamn wild card game. Yeah, fuck you
Yeah.
too. Like,
Yeah, what a
dude,
disappointment. It's so
PTSD.
bad that like the past 2 years have just been just
This is
awful ends to the like
this
wow.
is
It's all
This is the
coming
year.
back now.
I drunkenly talked myself into this being the year for the Jays.
Yeah,
Like
I
2
think I
weeks
need
ago.
more I think I need more alcohol this
It
season.
works.
Yeah.
I think every game they win is just like an automatic blackout night. Go 162 and 0.
You're just fucked up.
In the hospital on the very last day. Like, yeah.
You'd be dead by the All-Star break.
The
Holy fuck.
sacrifice I'm willing to take.
I'd
But
seriously, for a chip, fuck yeah, I'd be an
this year,
alcoholic.
because last year I made a deal with the devil last year. Not many people know this. DJ, you know this. I
Okay.
was saying I was willing to sacrifice a Blue Jay season if it meant a Vegas Stanley Cup. We got the Stanley Cup and the season was
fuck you.
sacrificed.
Yeah.
I got my cup now. Okay? I don't need to win back to back. I don't care. I will sacrifice a Vegas back to back if it's a Blue
There it
Jays World
is.
Series ring.
There it is.
Right now. I will make the deal with the devil. I'm okay if Vegas misses the playoffs. If I will take a Vegas missing the playoffs if it guarantees a Blue Jays World Series ring.
Yep.
This year.
There it is.
2024.
Clip it.
Clip it right now.
Clip it. Yep. I'm actually so ready. We're winning the chip. No problem.
Gonna finish this hype video tonight. I'm gonna send it to you, and it'll probably be in the morning.
Directly.
Actually, it'll be like 2 a.m. when I finish this, and I'm gonna send it to you. Well, this is gonna be amazing. I'm skipping this week's video on Blue Jays Domain to make this video perfect.
Holy fuck! Wait, your video for Blue Jays Domain. Where's that hype video going to? Domain as well.
Yeah, I can put it on here as well. I have no issue putting it on both.
Fuck, you're pushing out content, bro. I love it.
Well, I'm skipping this week because I didn't record a video or like do the audio in time.
You're still so consistent. It's so impressive.
The video this week was pretty weak though. It was like Blue Jays starting pitching curse, and then halfway through I realized it was a dumb idea because there's no goddamn curse.
Would you want to? I know we're doing the podcast and I know we're doing the Monday things. Would you want to do like weekly like Blue Jays content?
Yeah, on here?
Like tier lists and shit like that, random videos.
Do tier lists and shit on here? Yeah.
Yeah. That would be fire.
I got so much. I'm gonna make, if I stick to my regimen, I'm gonna make the most content I've ever made in my life over the next 6 months.
Fuck yeah.
I
like the domain shit.
I'm gonna make daily YouTube shorts recapping the night before with like updated standings and shit and scores.
Holy fuck. That is crazy, bro. What are you still editing on what's it called on your phone?
CapCut, baby.
Wow, that's actually that's inspiring. Well,
thank you.
Quite frankly.
I am making the hype video on my computer because I thought I'd probably shoot myself any other way.
You should double post those if you do the what's it called? Hype the video? Night before thing. The night before.
Oh yeah. I'll post them like on both, like on here and on Domain.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you like can't do one and if I'm free, those are like really easy to make.
It's so easy because I'm gonna run the same highlight package.
Yeah.
Same 30 seconds every day. And just update the scores while I'm eating breakfast. I'm so excited. I just want the season to start, man.
Me too. Today was so beautiful out, man. I was in my best friend's car. I know this is off topic, but literally it was so beautiful. Like plus 14 now, and I like 3 times I said like, "Wow, this just makes me so happy to see that like the blue sky. It's so beautiful." He's like, "Can you please stop saying that?" I'm just like, I will say it 1,000 times. I think the blue sky and the sunny weather just smells like baseball to me. It's like I could be outside and not have to worry. It's so nice.
I had that I think a week ago when I was driving home from work. It was like the sun was out. It was like 6:30, 6 o'clock. The sun was still out. The snow was melting. And the Jays were playing the Yankees at 5 o'clock on like a Wednesday. And I was like, it's fucking baseball season.
No, I can't wait, bro. I haven't thrown a baseball in like 3 years, by the way.
I was throwing, what was I throwing today? We have like a mini dartboard, but it's got like these like balls with sticky stuff on it. And I've been throwing that.
Oh, the sticky stuff,
The
eh?
sticky stuff.
Oh, okay. A few Yankees
Okay.
pitchers using that shit.
I got the Domingo Herman special.
That's what I figured out.
uh,
What else?
yeah.
We did our fantasy. That's big.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
Let's
no. Did
let's
we
go
talk
over our
about?
teams. We haven't done the fantasy.
Did we talk about Votto hitting an Apodaco on stream, or was that before we started
I
this?
think we did it on stream as well. But yeah, Votto, the only pitch he's seen from a major league pitcher that's not on the Blue Jays this year, he took it like 400 feet and then rolled his
Oh,
ankle the next half inning and
I
said,
know.
and I
It's
quote,
almost.
"It hurt like the Dickens."
That guy's so great.
I
I hope
love
he
him.
stays up. I hope he stays up. Like seriously. Like
I
I
think
hope
he
they
is.
call him up. Like just so he could be with the team. I
He's
think
got the
he could
best
help
average on the
Vladdy.
team.
Huh?
He's got the best average on the team.
He's got that fucking. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. I had
1,000 batting
something to say.
average.
But yeah, that's insane.
He still
I was gonna
bangs.
say.
He still bangs.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Doesn't help that
Oh
Vogelbach also like slowed down a lot since he took Garrett Cole deep.
yeah.
He's had
Who's
2 hits
surprised?
since then.
Who's surprised though?
Not really. Eduardo Escobar is hitting better than Vogelbach at this point, and I just want to see Escobar go. Same with Espinal. Get him the fuck out of here. Give me Ernie Clement opening day third base.
I don't know if that. Are
We can't be doing
you
this.
back?
Oh, I'm here.
Huh?
We can't be having
Oh.
this. No, no, no. Closing down all of these application stuff that's open. Just don't risk it.
It definitely could be me though.
Who knows?
Anyway, I think Votto would be. Not only is he like such a nice guy and like just there's nothing wrong with signing him and just leaving him in the dugout, like just to be
mentorship
there with the
style.
guys. Exactly. Especially like I think Vladdy, seeing him with Vladdy and like anybody really on that team
I
could learn a lot.
can't wait until what is it, March or April 9th, I think it is. April 9th or April 6th. It's a Monday against Seattle. Home opener.
Mm.
Batting 7th for your Toronto Blue Jays. Your first baseman. Number 37, Joey Votto.
What? He's
And
gonna
the
get a
roof
fucking scream.
collapses.
Yep,
That
that's
place.
gonna be sick.
If Votto makes the team, I'm sorry, Kiermaier. I'm getting the Votto City Connect. I have to.
Oh
How do you
yeah,
not
yeah,
get a
yeah.
Votto Blue Jays jersey now at this point?
That's actually such a W call. I didn't even think of that.
The second Votto sign, I'm like, hey, that's the jersey I'm getting.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think of that. I need to get a flip photo now
Yeah.
too. 100%.
Everyone
You
else is
got it.
taking an immediate backseat. Captain
Yeah,
Canada is getting his jersey.
It would be cool if they did the nickname jerseys again.
Oh, player weekend jerseys?
Yeah,
I won't.
I like them.
They
Captain
were good
Canada on
for
the
2
back of a
years.
red jersey would be insane.
July 1st. Joey Votto in the red jersey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Walk-off home run.
Oh, like John
Elected as prime
McDonald.
minister just like that.
Oh my
Give him the
god,
key to the city.
man! I need Joey Votto at bats, especially if he's going prime Votto
Right?
on a.
I can't
That was
wait.
insane.
Can't
Yeah.
wait for Votto. It's the
I
preseason
think
jitters. I'm so excited for the season now.
I can't wait. It has to just get here.
I can't wait.
It's like life is so stressful without the Blue Jays.
Do you wanna do we want to do a homer draft and Cy Young draft this week, or do we want to do split them up and do one this week, one next week, or both next week?
A what? Sorry, what'd you say?
A homer draft. So you pick nine positions like to fill out a lineup, um, based off of like positions. You only need like three outfielders: first base, second base, shortstop, third base, DH, catcher. But whatever team gets picked, so say you pick Acuna for the Braves, no
Yeah.
other Brave can be taken now.
Oh, so
So maybe we do that next week, so we give ourselves some times to prepare for it.
yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds really fun.
And then the Cy Young pick is just like five starting pitchers.
So like it's what we did today, just like more limited and
Yeah,
like
so
less
it's like
picks.
basically we just like on here we go, oh, this is like, oh, I really like this guy.
And
But you
if
can
you
pick
pick
two
someone
from the
I
same
can't,
team. Yeah, so if I pick like, I don't know, Spencer Strider, you can't pick Spencer Strider, but you can pick Max Fried. Like we can keep it to the same teams if you want.
and do we get our own teams or is it like a duo thing?
I mean, it's not like on fantasy or anything. Like it's just like on like like on the podcast, and then we can just make a
Yeah, yeah.
graphic and put it out.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down as fuck.
Okay. You want to do
And
the? Do you want to do them
I'd
both next
also
week?
yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Okay.
And I would also be down to like have a predictions video, whether you want to put it on domain or here.
Oh, we'll
Like,
do a predictions thing on here as well.
yeah, for sure. Like predictions, we have to before the season starts. Because I still got my $2 on Vladdy winning the AL MVP.
I do think I had Garrett Cole winning the Cy Young, so I'm a little nervous now.
Do you? Oh my goodness.
I don't think I did. I know I had Vladdy as MVP.
You did. I
Hundred
remember.
percent did. Um, while we go over that, I have Jackson Holiday Rookie of the Year and Shohei Ohtani MVP. How am I doing with that?
Wait, is Jackson Holiday like
I have him as AL Rookie of the Year. I feel like that's almost. I feel like
is
that's
he starting already? I'm so
no. I
confused.
don't know what he's gonna do. And then yeah, I
Oh,
got
okay.
Vladdy as AL MVP.
Otani again? Huh, that's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to repeat as MVP. I say that as I pick Otani to repeat as
Yeah.
MVP.
I was like, that doesn't help your case. I said
No, but
that
it's my case against Acuna.
I think
I think
Acuna,
Betts.
yeah,
I like Loki. I'm riding the Mookie Betts train,
yeah, that's a
but
good
I
one.
also don't like that he's at shortstop now, so a little
Yeah.
less on him. Maybe a
Yeah, it'll
Corbin
be interesting.
Carroll,
Oh,
but
no,
then it goes against my
my
Diamondbacks team-wide sophomore
wow,
slump.
my dark horse, and I really believe this. If his team was better, Bobby Witt Jr. Like for
Okay,
sure.
I
I
think
would
that might
say is
reign a
my
top
dark
two
horse.
MVP this year. I think the MVP just comes from the West. I don't really
Yeah,
know unless it's Bryce
yeah.
Harper.
Yeah, that makes sense. Imagine he has a fucking great regular season for once. Holy.
Shall we show off the fantasy team
Yeah,
on
let's do it,
a
man.
podcast? So
Yeah.
it's a six
Well,
team
let's do
league.
one for one. Let's do one for one. So
Yeah.
you do your catcher, I'll do mine.
It's a before we go into this, it's a 6 team league. Just six,
Yes.
0-6. So that's why the teams are going to be a little bit more stacked. We'll run over
Yeah.
some other teams as well and let people decide who's got the best team. So my catcher, Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think he's day to day right now, isn't he?
Yeah, yes, but still,
He'll be back. I got
second best catcher,
the old vet,
Salvi
the power
Perez.
slugger, man. Yeah, my God, Selby.
Okay, nice,
Can't
nice,
go
nice.
wrong. Can't go wrong. So.
At first base, I got Matt Olson.
Yeah, coming off a phenomenal year. But I think I got a first baseman that could put up similar numbers if he is what we expect him to be. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A little biased, but I think he's gonna tear it up this season.
My second baseman is the gnome himself, Jose Altuve. Get me that buzzer on his chest and we win an MVP.
You think so?
No, he's too old.
No, he's too old, but he's still
Still gonna be
consistently
really
like that.
good.
Yeah, he's always really good, which is kind of annoying. But I have someone that I think is like a younger second baseman that I think is going to be good for a long time, Ketel Marte.
Oh, right. You got Cattell.
Yeah,
You got him. A good one.
yeah,
My
I
third
like him a lot.
baseman is let's hope it's for the best. Hopefully. It's no harder hustle award pick here, but it's Manny Machado.
Mm, like that pick. They've got no pressure. We mentioned it. I think he's gonna have a good year.
He's on a
But like,
non-contract, like a brand new extension with
yeah,
them. It's about damn time.
it's either it's either he does nothing or like he has like one of those seasons that no one like looks at, but he has a 30
Under the
home run.
radar season.
Yeah, for sure. Mine is the only good thing coming out of Boston. Devers. I got Devers. He's a fucking stud every year. I don't
Tubby.
think you have to say much.
Tubby.
Yeah.
My shortstop is a top 5 shortstop in the game. Clip it all you want. He's got the best hair in the league. Bo Bichette. Bo flows. Bo knows
Wow.
ball.
Yeah, he's fucking insane. He
Bo
doesn't
hits
get the
ball.
respect he deserves. I've got arguably. Oh yeah, I mean you can clip it, but player in the, the league in my opinion is the Bobbitt Jr.
You're
coming
gonna have
in
to
my shortstop
redo
position.
that one. You lagged a bit.
Oh, okay. You can clip it, or I don't care. I think he's a top 5 player in general this season. Bobby Witt Jr. is gonna rake.
Top 5 player in the league? Oh. I like
Yeah,
it.
this season. I could. Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
if I'd
very high on them.
I'm high on him as
Very
well,
high
but I don't
on
know if
them.
I'd go top 5 player in the league. I'd go top 6 shortstop.
For fantasy, for
Oh, for
fantasy.
fantasy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
You watch, bro. When you're
I,
losing to me, you watch.
I'm super high on Bobby Wood. I'm glad he got his money.
Yeah.
Next up, I'm gonna go with my first outfielder, the first overall pick
Mm.
of the 2024 One IQ Fantasy Baseball Draft League. I picked Ronald Acuna Jr. My favorite saying with Ronald Acuna Jr. that
Yeah.
I saw with one of the
Yeah.
fans was, "God bless America, God bless our troops," and Ronald Acuna is a fucking girl.
Bro, what? This Wi-Fi, man. Fuck
Yeah.
me. Yeah, there's no doubt. We talked about it before. First pick in any draft. If you don't pick him first, you're just wrong, or a
Yeah.
Yankees fan, and pick Soto. So,
Yeah. Shout
um,
out to all you Soto
but
lovers.
yeah, I got a really good player to start my outfield as well. He slid down in this draft. I don't know
Yeah, he
how.
slid down
I
way too
got
far.
Julio
Julio.
with my second pick, which
Next
is
one up, I got the kid from Washington, Corbin Carroll. Everybody clip the face DJ was making. But anyways,
when I
I don't
was
know if you
frozen.
heard me, but I got Corbin motherfucking Carroll.
Yeah, that's a
It's
stud.
just
That's like
nuts.
I love him. Him and Bobby Wood are gonna carry this league, or like they're gonna always be in the like
Top
fighting each other. I
echelon.
like that a lot. Yeah,
Go
yeah,
with yours.
yeah. I think well, my next is someone that we see a lot, and I think he's gonna have an even better year this year because there's a lot of weight on his shoulders. Is Randy Arozarena? Love him. Love him. Hate the Rays. Love Randy.
Love
Don't know
it.
why.
I love that pick. That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Next one up for me, arguably a top 3 leadoff hitter of all time. The
Wow.
second best power hitting leadoff, player of all time. He's got the second most leadoff home runs. I'm only talking about one guy. George Springer. Springer Dinger. Make it rain. I feel like this is an under the
This is a
radar pick.
throw up. Yeah, this is a throw up like coin flip. He could either do what he's been doing or he could be George Springer.
He's just had such a good spring. I had to take him.
My next and last outfield is someone that doesn't get a lot of attention because he plays on a shitty team. I could see him being dealt at the trade deadline to a contender. I got Nolan Jones, 27 home runs with 27 home runs and 85 ribbies last year. Who knew that? Not me. Not me.
Big Rockies guy. He was a Guardian before. But he's only on like year 2 or 3 of his rookie contract, so he's still got time.
Yeah, exactly. He's a baller, bro. I like him.
My next guy is a utility in the utility spot. I got, when healthy, the best shortstop in the National League Central, O'Neal Cruz with Pittsburgh. I watched this dude hit 4 home runs at his eyes that went over 450 feet, and he made it look like it was a piece of cake, and he wasn't even swinging. Had to take him.
It'll just be interesting to see if he strikes out too much, and pitchers if they figure him out, yeah, that'll be an issue. But
if O'Neal Cruz is healthy, Pittsburgh finishes 3rd.
That's a big fucking call right there.
I'm so high on the Pirates this year. It's insane. There's way too much false hope in Pittsburgh for me this year.
They've got fans. They got some studs though, like some under the radar studs there.
One of my bold predictions was they reestablished themselves in the National League Central this year.
Wow. What was the last year that they made some big trades at the deadline?
2018 with Tampa Bay. They sent Glasnow, Meadows, and Shane Baz for Chris Archer.
Yep. That's what I was thinking of.
Woof.
That could be the same thing. My utility guy, like, honestly, when he's healthy and when he's hitting good, he's one of the best players in the league. Francisco Lindor. The upside with this pick, he dropped very large, just like utility, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like, he could be a monster, and like, I could easily see him top 10 MVP voting with a good year. And no one would complain.
No,
so
I wouldn't.
I think no.
Next one up, first guy I got on the bench for as a hitter.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna try and we're just gonna go with his name instead of a nickname. Sung Kim, second base, third base, shortstop, all 3 positions he plays as. He's gonna be the starting shortstop this year. That's like prime opportunity to rake.
He is the ultimate utility knife. That guy. Love his
really wish he was a Blue Jay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a single player that could hate him, or person or player alive that could hate Han-Sung Kim. And
I didn't like him when he signed with San Diego.
Well, not anymore.
But now I really like him.
Yeah. My leading off my bench is just a solid veteran that always hits home runs at the worst time.
Daniel Vogelbach.
He has a very good postseason, which is why like I'm kind of like hoping that the Phillies carry on what they did in the playoffs into the regular season. Had 96 ribbies. Nick Castellanos.
Anytime that man hits a homer, protect your loved ones.
Yeah, seriously.
I
think he's a solid player every year, and I think they could just be a beast this year.
My next bench piece is the Canadian. First base, DH. Begins with a J.
Yes, say it.
Josh Naylor.
Yeah, I think that was probably the steal of the draft for sure.
I do have the steal of the draft, but it's not Josh Naylor.
For hitters. Yeah, for hitters, yeah.
I'd say Julio. Julio dropping to
I guess. Yeah, for sure. I got.
But as a bench piece, I would say Josh Naylor was.
But later on, like a sleeper, yeah, he was the top. Another one, my a savvy vet. Not everyone loves him. He's always consistent. He dropped pretty low. Is Alex Bregman?
Bregman's a good one too.
Yeah, yeah. So nothing to be said other than he's just a solid player that'll always produce.
Yeah. I looked at Bregman and I was like, if I'm gonna get Ha-Seong Kim, there's no point in having a third player who
Yeah,
plays third base. So I'm glad he went to someone who knows how to use him.
yeah.
Starting off my rotation, I have my
Do you
ace.
not have another? Oh, I have one more
Oh, do you have one
bench
more
than
bench
you.
bat? Okay, then hit
Yeah,
her off, hit
because
her off.
you
I
have
got
a
an IL
IL.
guy, yeah.
Just
Basically.
another
Oh,
phenomenal player that's had a really good end to the year last year and could just go crazy again is Dansby Swanson.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Starting off the rotation.
Yeah.
Numero uno, the ace. Luis Castillo of the Seattle Mariners.
Wow.
Just nuts.
Baller. Baller.
One of the best pitchers in the league. Gonna get Cy Young votes again. The
I
Mariners are good. It's gonna be because this dude's good.
Yeah, he's really good when he's good. Like he's unhittable when he's good. We've seen him. Um
Unfortunately.
I don't know if my I don't know if I could name this guy as my ace because like I have three pitchers that could probably be
I
an
have
ace for
two
my
at
squad.
least as well. No, I have three too. Okay, let's hear it.
But my first pitcher pick was George Kirby. Loved his post game antics last year.
Love George Kirby.
Um, yeah,
Uh,
he's a
all
good
the
guy.
all the baseball nerds are super high on him. Like all the dudes who run the computer numbers say George
Yeah,
Kirby's due for a really big year. So I like that for you.
yeah, it's a good one.
Next one up, a lot of this pick went into Trevor Plouffe from Talking Baseball, convincing me that walk your Max Fried is gonna ball out. So I got Max Fried as my
All
number
the
two
way.
on a walk. Your
Just
dude's
not.
gonna ball.
I didn't expect that one actually. But that's a good one. I hope he does.
So do I.
Just for you.
And
Yeah.
for the Braves.
Ah. Yeah, I think for the Braves, it would. I don't know. I think it would make it easier for me to pitch personally if I knew I had that offense behind me.
Yeah, easy.
So yeah, easy. Um, Another starter that's underrated in my opinion is Logan Webb.
Love me some Logan Webb. We were hyping him up earlier in the
Yeah,
show.
yeah, I got Logan. So
Love that.
arguably just as good, if not better, than George Kirby. Very high on Logan Webb.
Yeah, gonna be a stud with the Giants.
Yeah, for sure.
My third pitcher listed is my one of my relief pitchers, and the best closing pitcher in the game.
Yeah, you got a good
Bring
one.
out the trumpets, narco style, Edwin Diaz.
That's a fucking good pick, man. I like that one. But it's also another one of those ones that are risky. Because, like, you never know what you're going to get. But my next two are very risky, but the upside can be insane. Another person who could easily be the starter of um, my pitchers is Dylan Cease. Big steal.
Ooh,
He dropped
love
pretty
Dylan
low.
Cease. He did. I was
Yeah.
I was getting ready to grab him, but I was like a round out.
Yeah, we'll see how
'Cause I had
he
Max Fried above.
performs.
Got a good defense behind him too.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be on a way better team. I
It's
love
like
that
one of
pick.
those ones I forgot he got traded to the Padres.
Well, and it's just such a recent trade too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sure.
my next relief pitcher, because I went with two. It's a closing
Yeah.
pitcher as well. I would say the best closing pitcher in the American League,
Yes.
Emmanuel Clase. Went back to back, Diaz and Clase.
I'll say it's a good one. I think I wanted him right before you picked him. I was going to pick him next.
I would say I
Um,
grabbed two of the best three closing pitchers in the game.
I
Argue
think
with a
I got
brick wall.
another. I got a top tier closer as well, but that's not my next pick. My next pick is it's a toss up. It's one of those ones like really took a shot in the dark here because we've seen this guy back and forth, back and forth. He started the year terrible, closed off how he was supposed to. Nola.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Nola.
Fresh off a new deal as well.
Yeah. So we're really gonna see
Love,
if I fucked up or if I didn't, because that guy's really like the epitome of up and down.
love that.
Yeah.
My next one up is, I don't know, I wouldn't argue that he's an ace, but he's a great number 2 in any rotation.
Mhm.
Framber Valdez.
Oh wow, I forgot you got him. I thought you were gonna say someone that you're going to say next.
I got a couple great pitchers
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah. You have one tucked away that you haven't even said because his little pussy ass is hurt. Um, my next pitcher is actually my only relief pitcher that I selected. One of the best closing pitchers of like in the league. Our boy Jordan Romano in Canada. Yeah. Yeah. Super consistent until he's not, but I think he's been he's super underrated.
My
Can't believe
next,
he finished the year with 3.32 ERA. He must have just. I remember he fall
he had a
apart.
really
Fell apart.
bad, was it July, I think? Just
Yeah,
couldn't figure it out. It was July or August.
but he'll figure it out. He got
He's going
injured.
to be good all year. My next one up, I couldn't leave with just Bo Bichette as my only Blue Jay.
Yeah.
So I had to get who's probably going to be our opening day starter this year. Jose Berrios. La Manica, I believe. La Maquina. I don't know. I probably butchered the nickname.
Let's hope he has a better outing at the,
Yeah.
opening day. Curse is the thing.
No,
Can't
it
tell me
ends this
otherwise.
year. It ends
Yeah.
this year.
I have his backup, um, and partner in crime on the Blue Jays starting rotation. We got Chris Bassett.
The Hound on the Mound. Oh.
Just a solid. You know what you're gonna get with Chris Bassett.
He's great.
It's not gonna pop off the stat sheet, but he's not gonna let you down.
Dude is solid. He'll probably give you another 190 innings, maybe 200 again.
I'm
You know,
predicting a 3.6 ERA by the end of the year, and he'll have over 200 innings this year. I think 201.
he would have hit over 200 innings if he had a better start against St. Louis.
Yeah.
Because I think he
Yeah.
only went, what, an inning and a third, or maybe a third of an inning? Like, he sucked against St. Louis his
Yeah.
first start.
You know what a sleeper pick would have been is like if someone got Kikuchi
Didn't
based off
Kikuchi
how
get
he
picked?
did someone pick him? I didn't see him, but
Maybe. I don't know. My next starting pitcher is a huge guy I'm really high on. And I'm not the only one who's super high on him because I've seen all the baseball nerds, computer
Oh my
nerds,
god. I
love
mean,
this dude.
yeah, come on.
Cole Ragans out of Kansas City from the Aroldis Chapman trade. Dude just balled out in Kansas City when he got traded there and just was
Yeah.
effectively and quietly one of the best starting pitchers in the league from July onwards. So,
One of those players you don't really see much, but
huge Cole Ragans guy. Loved when he threw about
sneaks.
7 balls to the backstop in July against the Jays.
Yeah. Seriously, that's what I remember.
Uh,
Some people say he's a little washed. I hope not. We got Shane Bieber.
he's due for a big year because he's in some trade
Yeah,
talks.
exactly. Give
Got
me
into
Shane Bieber for what, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago?
2020 Shane Bieber, Cy
Yeah.
Young, just dominated the league. Give me that again.
Yeah, give me that again. And to have him closing out my rotation, totally fine with it.
And my final starting pitcher, easily the steal of the draft. I got him
And the
with
most
my
hated.
second last pick
Yeah.
from
I can't
your
believe it.
New York Yankees,
Ugh.
Garrett Cole,
Ugh.
with the second last pick of my draft.
That's
Garrett
insane.
Cole.
That's insane. I'm glad I didn't have to
Dude,
hurt myself and have him on my team.
I'm trying to think. Who was there was like one guy. Dude, Blake Snell got taken before Garrett Cole. Blake Snell's not even on the team.
Just puts up 0 points this year.
I couldn't believe when I saw
Hilarious.
Garrett Cole sitting there. I was like salivating at the mouth. I was like, oh God, don't let anyone
Yeah.
take him.
I honestly can't believe he wasn't picked. I don't understand it. I don't know how I missed it. Like, I
I looked
hate
him up
Garrett Cole,
because
don't
I
get me
assumed
wrong.
he was taken.
Yeah. I hate Garrett Cole, but like second last pick, that's a fucking take that to the bank all day.
Matt Chapman was selected rounds and rounds and rounds
Oh my
before Garrett
god.
Cole in our draft.
Yeah. I
Dude,
think I got Alex Bregman after someone drafted Matt Chapman. I think. I'm pretty
you
sure.
did too. Who else? Let's go
That's
look at the other
insane.
really bad starting pitchers. I got one for you. And if anyone knows who he is, shout out you. Kyle Hurt from the Los Angeles Dodgers was selected
Yeah.
before Garrett Cole.
I think he searched up like sleepers that could come into the MO or like something. I have no idea.
Enrique Hernandez was selected before Cole.
That's insane.
Who else? What's we
That's
got
fucking
here?
insane.
Zach Eflin.
What the fuck? I didn't even look at anybody's
Carlos
starters.
Rodon. Someone picked the third best Yankee starter.
Who?
Aaron Jones.
Oh,
The third best
poor
starter.
guy. Poor guy.
Aaron Jones got Kikuchi too. And Stroman. He picked the two.
Yeah. The fact that you see, okay, Stroman makes sense. Like to me, he has an upside. Kikuchi makes sense as whatever. That's such a weird rotation
Can't get
though.
over Blake
Why the
Snell.
fuck? Why the fuck is Carlos Rodon that high up on his picks?
God, who knows? I do want to share my keepers team with you. This is a, was it 10-person league? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9-person league. Sorry, 9 or 10. And it's a keepers league. So here we go. My catcher is Sean Murphy. Great pick.
Baller.
First
Baller.
baseman, Matt Olson.
Baller.
You see
Yeah.
the trend there. Cattell
Yeah.
Marte is my second baseman.
Love that.
Nolan
Obviously.
Arenado is my third baseman.
Little iffy on that, but still a good third base.
Luis Rengifo is my utility dude. He plays second base, third base, shortstop, and the outfield, apparently.
That's good.
Spencer Steer is another utility guy I got. First base, third base, outfield. Julio.
Oh, that's a who. So Julio was your first.
I think so, yeah.
No way, he
Julio.
dropped the second round again.
Where did I draft Julio? Yeah, I drafted him third overall.
Yeah. And I got him 10th, I think.
It's because I didn't get to draft him in time after I
Yeah.
took Acuna. Then I have Nolan Jones. And then I got Evan Carter from Texas.
So you
Shout out
got
him.
Nolan Jones too.
Jordan Walker, I got him as well. Great little pickup from St. Louis.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Right now, riding the bench because I haven't really fully looked into building this team yet. Jackson Holiday. Wyatt Langford.
Let's hope for your sake he gets called up.
Let's hope. Got Wyatt Langford. Then I got Will Smith sitting on the bench as well. Notice a trend.
Wow.
I got Corey Seager and Tommy Edman, both on the injured list. And then I got Kevin Gausman in the rotation.
Okay.
Logan Gilbert.
Baller.
Evan Phillips from LA. He's going to be their closer. Here's another one for you. Notice the trend. Cole Reagans. Dylan Cease.
I like that.
Dylan Cease is in there. Yeah. Michael King gonna ball out with San Diego this year.
You think so? I
Yeah,
hope so. He's a good guy.
I hope so too. Mitch Keller, fresh off an extension. And
Like
notice
that.
the trend, Edwin Diaz.
Damn, you have a very solid aim. How many seasons of drafting have you done?
Oh, this was our first year doing it.
Who is this with?
A whole bunch of buddies from high school and people I played baseball with.
Money on the line?
Mm-hmm. $20 entry fee.
Oh man, you should have got
So
me in there.
1, 2, and 3 I'll play. I can get you in next year.
Yeah, let's do it.
Um,
I
and
don't
then
know a lot of people that watch baseball. That's the only thing.
that's fine. So I made a trade before we went into the draft. I traded
Oh,
my 3rd round pick for a 6th and 7th round pick.
wow. So you guys like do everything.
So that 3rd round pick was Pete Alonso. That's who it ended up being. In return, my 6th round and 7th round pick, my extra 2 picks ended up being Will Smith and Edwin Diaz. So the final
Wow.
trade was Pete Alonso for Diaz and Smith.
Take that all day.
I was like, this is an absolute win. But I
Yeah.
forgot because we did the trade during the draft. So I forgot I was looking at it because I didn't have Will Smith, right? Because it was my buddy
Yeah.
who drafted him when we did the trade. So I was sitting there, I'm like, I have no
So how does that work? Like, did you tell him
So
who to pick?
yeah, so we wanted to do the trade before, but it locked our picks about an hour and a half before the draft. So it was like, oh, hey, he's like, oh, I want Pete Alonso with your 3rd. And I was like, cool. And I was like, give me Will Smith and Edwin Diaz. And he was like, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably regretting it.
Yeah.
He was that high on Pete Alonso, eh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I respect
Wow.
it.
Yeah, but it's very risky in my opinion.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, but I need I need Corey Seager to come back.
Yeah,
But
seriously.
I think it is 19 because I have a bye the first week, which I'm actually okay with.
Who got Bellinger?
On our league? Take a wild guess. The new Cubs fan.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping for Brendan's sake someone else would take Bellinger.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a little disappointed with his production because Bellinger isn't exactly a fantasy dream.
For sure.
But Brendan's got some good ones. He's got Bellinger in there. Christopher Morel, which I think is a little woof, in my opinion. I don't know if I'd have him in fantasy.
Yeah.
He hasn't proven enough. How much is he going to play? Who knows?
Yeah, that one he searched up.
But yeah, I was also telling a whole bunch about Christopher Morel earlier in the offseason. No, like in December, I was telling him all about him. And he's got Justin Steele and Shoto Imanaga.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm. He's got Soto Judge. That's a really good outfield with Bellinger.
It actually is.
And he's got Seager and Simeon as well. Matt McLean's his shortstop. I was like,
his team is full of like mabies.
When I saw him
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, when I saw him take Matt McLean, I was like, fucking no shit.
Yeah, I know. Matt McLean. I see Matt McLean being like up there, right? Because he was like the highest shortstop rated, which made like little to no sense to me. But like when he was up there, I'm like, I hope no one clicks on him just because he's like highly rated on this website because he's not better than some of the people that were still available.
I like him, but like I wouldn't take him when he was taken.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's better Reds that I would have taken.
He's a bench player for sure.
I don't know if anyone took Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's the dude I would watch for.
Oh, yeah.
And Will Benson. Wow. I don't think anyone took Will Benson. That's a really good.
I didn't even think of that, bro. You did. That's a good fucking shout. Encarnacion Strand could be a fucking baller.
Nasty. Hunter Green could be good. Frankie Montas could be a secretly good pick for Cincinnati.
Yeah. They got a lot of sleepers, honestly. But Brendan's team overall, I would give On paper, a B at most, but a C plus.
It's really hard to draft a bad team in a 16.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think his team is full of like iffy players.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'll go through it.
Like I'd say if we
For,
had an 8-team league, teams would be it. You'd have to show a little bit more like
yeah,
knowledge of the game.
of course. Yeah.
6 teams. I
But
mean, we
Freddie,
how many people in our league don't watch baseball, and we're able to draft a pretty good team.
yeah, that's that's for real. But yeah, Freddie Freeman always going to be insane. Marcus
Perennial
Simeon could
MVP
easily,
candidate.
yeah, Marcus Simeon could easily drop off a cliff. Austin Riley could easily drop off a cliff. Probably won't.
They
I mean,
won't, but they could.
yeah. Matt McLean, eh. Juan Soto probably gonna ball out. Aaron Judge, when he's not injured, probably gonna ball out. Cody Bellinger, eh.
Did anyone take Edward Julian from Minnesota?
I doubt it.
So that's a good one. Same with Royce Lewis. Like Royce Lewis was so late into our draft. I think he's a little
Yeah.
overrated, but he still would have been a better pick than fucking Matt Chapman.
Yeah. But going through Brendan's team, not a horrible team, but it's hard to have a horrible team. I'm
Yeah.
not scared of Brendan's team. Who's next? Who's getting it next?
Go to give Terran a
There's
quick rating.
okay. Let me see him. JT Realmuto. Everyone's always so high on him before the season. He's
I
got a
like
cool
him.
walk-on song. Yeah, he's cool.
I like
Whatever.
him.
He's a
Age
baller for a
starting to
catcher.
take over now.
Yeah, it's a really good catcher though. You can't
Oh,
really
easily.
complain. Bryce Harper could be a game changer. I don't know how well he produces for fantasy, but I don't know.
Depends if he's healthy this year.
Albies is a safe one for your second baseman. It's a safe one. Matt
Henry Davis
Chapman's
would have been a good, nice catching option too.
yeah, for sure. Matt Chapman is a horrible starting third baseman. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Dude,
for it
I
to be starting is
couldn't
nasty.
believe when I saw Matt Chapman going like what round 10. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, and having starting right next to him, Ellie De La Cruz is like, e. That's pretty
Yeah, I didn't want to
nasty
say
right
anything in
there.
the draft, and they were hyping up Ali De La Cruz. It's not like he's a bad player, but he isn't as hyped
Like
up. He's just not as good as everyone hypes him up to be.
when you have Bryce Harper that's in and out with injuries, and Ozzy Albies as like your two primary infield superstars, I guess you could say, that are supposed to carry the team. I don't know if those two really fit, but he's got a very good next pick. I think I'm very high on this guy, Fernando Tatis. That's a really good fucking pick.
MVP candidate.
Wow, I didn't realize how good his outfield was. Kyle Tucker's a fucking stud
Mm-hmm.
as well, actually. Jazz Chisholm, he's a fucking baller when he wants to be.
I think Kyle Tucker was taken before Corbin Carroll.
Huh?
I think Kyle Tucker was taken before Corbin Carroll in our draft.
I think they're pretty close in order
Yeah, I would
of
probably still
merit.
take Corbin Carroll over Kyle Tucker.
Me too. But more upside because of his age and stuff.
Kyle Tucker, I feel like he's already hit his ceiling, whereas Carroll, we
Yeah.
don't fully know what his ceiling's going to be.
Yeah. Jazz Chisholm has we don't know Jazz Chisholm's ceilings. I know he's been in the
50-50.
league for a decent amount, but I
Not
think he
as
still
high
has
on
more.
Jazz Chisholm anymore as I used to be.
Yeah. CJ Abrams, like,
Great upside
yeah, yeah,
in like
yeah.
3 years if this was a keeper's draft.
Yeah, this is a very weird pick to me. Kyle Schwarber, another one that it's like, okay.
Homer stat, he's going to kill it.
Yeah, for sure.
Strikeout category, if he was a pitcher, top tier.
Scott Candelario, I didn't know that. That's a decent one for a late
The Reds
pick,
got Candelario.
Yeah.
That made no sense. First of all, for the Reds, not for Taron Joe. It's a good pick
He's
for
got
Taron Joe.
Polanco to end his bench. Like, cool, I guess. Nothing
Yeah.
crazy. Kevin Gosman, a fucking baller.
What a bum.
Yeah. I think Kevin Gosman and Tyler Glasnow as his first two starters
So
are
good.
really good. Logan Burns is really good too, to be fair. But like, there's a clear 1-2.
Logan Burns?
Logan Burns. What did I say?
No, who the hell is Logan Burns?
Did I say Logan Burns?
Yeah, do you mean Corbin Burns?
No, I said
Oh, Logan
Logan
Gilbert.
Gilbert. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Just like, who the
I
hell's
don't know why I
Logan
was thinking
Burns?
of. I don't know why I said Burns. Like I really don't. Um,
I don't
but
like the
Gilbert's
Rodon pick, though. I'm gonna be real.
that's gross, especially like seeing that he had him before
Garrett Cole.
Seawald, even Kikuchi. Oh fuck yeah, Garrett Cole. Um, even Marcus Stroman should be
Even Paul
above.
Sewald's a little interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. He's got like the most up and down team.
Wait a minute.
Do you think his team's better than Brendan's?
I think those are the two toss-up teams. Like, those are two toss-up teams.
Yeah,
Because what
me
Brendan
too.
has a really good position in, Taranjot has in a different position.
Yeah, I think it's another B team. He lacks in certain areas, but he also has some superstars, which again, it's hard to miss completely.
Okay. I'm shocked that that I was one of three to take more than 5 pitchers. I thought taking 6 pitchers is like a guarantee in fantasy. You always take one for the bench, but I guess not.
Yeah, you could see the inexperience in this draft.
You were one of the people who didn't take 6 pitchers.
And I'm one of the people that have never drafted a baseball team.
That's fine.
But I know enough where like even the
The 5
players,
guys that you got are good.
yeah, even the players that I got, I think can make up for my lack of experience,
I also
especially in this league.
I also tried. It feels stupid to say now because 3 of them are going to be opening day starters most likely. But I tried to make it so I didn't have 3 or like most of my pitchers as like the number ones, and that way they
Mhm.
pitch alternately throughout the week instead of like one big day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, are we looking at other ones or do you want to go through everyone's?
I feel like we are almost through everyone's, are we not?
We've done 2. Well, me and you at +2, so that's 4.
So we just got what, John and Sterling?
Sterling, we'll do Sterling
Go
next
for
because this one
Sterling.
was interesting.
I actually really like Sterling's team.
Yeah, and he was saying that like, oh, I'm gonna get shit on, and honestly, it's
I like
more like leveled out than like the first 2 that I see
I like
off
Sterling's
first
team a
glance.
little bit more than I like John's team. And John's a baseball guy.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, is he? I don't even know John.
Dodgers. John from radio.
Oh, it was that John. Was he not on the call?
Nope.
No way.
Wasn't in the column.
Wow, I didn't know John. Holy fuck. Okay.
Got him
Okay.
in.
Well, starting with I think there's just solid enough catchers that everyone could get a solid one.
Except for the guy who
Contreras.
drafted Keeper Ruiz. Brandon.
Yeah.
William
William Contreras.
Contreras.
That's a
Beautiful.
good pick. I think he's a solid player. Yandy Diaz is a fucking straight up baller. He's gonna have another really good year. Yeah. With Randy Arozarena. Fucking Mookie Betts could easily win an MVP. That's a really good call. You know who else could easily win an MVP? Well, not easily, but I wouldn't be sure. Is Gunnar Henderson. Like, wow. That's a good pick. He's got a good like start. Like his shortstop's kinda iffy.
Well, his shortstop's no longer a shortstop.
Yeah.
And then
But
Sandy Bogarts. Yeah.
his upside is crazy. Xander Bogarts.
His offense should theoretically go up now that he's playing second base. I don't know why
It
that's a
has
direct
to.
correlation, but it always is.
Yeah. And he had an off year, but we've also seen how good he is, like when he was in Boston.
He's
So
always consistent.
it's a safe pick. And then Michael Trout could go crazy because he's
That was a really late pick in the draft too.
yeah, yeah.
That was 40th, which is like round 7,
Like
round 6 or
I'm
something nuts.
I'm very impressed, but also like kind of confused. I think he just like started randomly picking. So I don't know how he gets Michael Harris.
I really like Michael Harris the second.
Me too. I don't
I
know how
love that.
he knew to pick him,
Just high
but
up
like
ranked in the overall
yeah.
standings and stuff.
Christian Yelich
Great
like
one as well. I
had
really like that.
it's a solid one. Yeah, it's a solid one.
Um,
Shohei Otani, like okay, yeah, you can't really go wrong
Aru,
with that.
Aru, love that.
Spencer Steer, another one that it's like
So
okay.
good. So I like that one. And
Um,
Jackson Holiday rounds out his bench.
which is fair.
Yeah, I mean it can't go. If he plays, that's great. If not, oh
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Spencer Strider,
Dog,
fucking the
easily
strikeout fucking guy.
king. Projected for 288 strikeouts.
That's insane. That's fucked up. Zach
Disgusting.
Wheeler, another fucking
Fresh off an
really solid
extension.
pick. Yeah, you could say the next one. It's Yamamoto, but I
Yoshinobu
don't.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, I can never say his fucking first name. Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Don't have an opinion on that, to be honest.
He's looked really good in spring.
We're just gonna have to wait and see. That could turn out really good,
Or
or
really
it could,
bad.
yeah,
That'd be make or break, I think, for his team making a serious division run with us.
yeah, for sure. Grayson Rodriguez, another under the radar. Like, how the fuck do you know who Grayson Rodriguez is? But
DJ's out
no,
here
that's.
firing shots.
I'm just saying. This is the guy that was like, "You guys should beat me." This is a fucking good team, man.
He's legitimately has like a. I mean, this is gonna sound so stupid to say in a 16 league. He's a top 3 team.
For sure. Like he has Lazardo,
I
another
really love
solid pitcher.
Jesus Luzardo.
Like another fucking really good pitcher.
Alexis Diaz as his closer too.
Alexis Diaz, like that has an upside, but it also has a downside. Easily
Just the
could be a
Reds
good.
factor, so he might not get as many saves.
Yeah. Um, Zach Eflin, another safe
Great
pick.
pick.
He's
Tampa
fucking
Bay
Tampa
Rays,
Bay.
Go Magic.
Yeah, fuck.
Johan Duran.
Yeah.
Great closing pitcher.
There I don't know how he drafted so good.
And then we
It's
go.
hard. I would give this an A team. Like this is a good team.
Would
For
you?
someone that doesn't know baseball, I think this is a great team. He might have a better team. This is a top 3 team.
And then we go over to John, also known as Dodgers Chat on Instagram and TikTok. So shout out John.
He's a Family Guy funny moment.
Yeah. He's got arguably the best catcher in the league in Adley Rutschman.
That's a superstar pick.
Easy dubs. He's got a really good first baseman in Pete Alonso.
Yes, he
Easy dubs
rakes.
again. Nico Horner is a second baseman. I like it, but I don't know. I
It's like, is he a starter? Probably not on
was
my team.
was Nico Horner taken when Altuve after Altuve, Simeon, and Albies, or before?
I have no idea, but he's a starter, so he could be
He's
easily. I
drafted
think he was
before.
after.
I think he
There's
was
no way he
after.
was before.
I'd be shocked
Yeah.
if he was before.
This might be one of those ones that he was like, I'm very high on Nico.
No, it's fair. Nico Horner's
Or
good. He's a
yeah,
starting second baseman on like 20 different MLB teams.
yeah. Not on my fantasy though. But
Next one up is Jose
Jose Ramirez,
Ramirez.
you can't go wrong with
Can't go
Jose
wrong with
Ramirez.
that.
Had a down year and still had 100 ribbies.
Knocked out Tim Anderson.
Yeah. I'll give him 31 home runs instead of 30 because that was a bomb.
Next one up is Trey Turner at shortstop. Easy.
Upside
Top five.
crazy. Yeah.
Top five shortstop. Jordan Alvarez. Good pick. Dude's gonna hit
Good pick.
nukes.
Yeah.
Simple. Can't go wrong with it. Luis Robert Jr.
I
I like that
think
pick.
I could see him regressing for sure, but maybe not.
If he does, it's solely White Sox effect.
Yeah.
Then he's got Adolis Garcia. The dude is like, whoa.
I think he's gonna fucking tear it up. 40 home runs easy.
And then his utility guy is where we get a little interesting.
Yeah.
Kike Hernandez.
Yeah.
Projected for a 229 average
I do not like that
and
pick at all.
5 home runs.
Hey, he's not going to have that bad of a year, but that's a bad pick.
He could. He didn't have a great year last year or the year before.
This is a good pick. I like his
Tristan
next pick though.
Cassis. On the bench, Tristan Cassis that's a dog
He's
pick.
he's a fucking baller, bro. I don't know how he got dropped that low.
Then he's got Nolan Arenado.
That's a safe pick for the bench.
Then he's got Royce Lewis. His bench is all infielders. He's got one extra outfielder, which I think is a little risky.
Yeah. But overall, pretty solid.
Yeah. And then we got Zach Gallen starting off his rotation.
Had a very good year last year.
And we got Josh Hader.
That was kind of interesting that he picked him so
He
early.
picked him really early.
That's a up and down one because we've seen how bad he is, but we've also seen how fucking good he is.
Next, we got Camilo Doval with San Francisco.
That's a decent pick.
Can't go wrong with it. Mitch Keller, fresh off his extension with Pittsburgh. Really good pick there.
Yeah.
Joe Musgrove, just a good pitcher.
Yeah.
And then this one, again, if anyone can tell me who he is, Kyle Hurt with the Dodgers.
It makes sense that it's him, though. It makes sense that I didn't know it was.
Not good.
But it makes sense that it was. I didn't know he was in our draft, so it makes sense that it was him that would pick a Dodgers prospect.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably seen something that none of us have seen, so fair play. But I'm shocked he didn't take Evan Phillips.
I think he's got. I've got a better pitching staff than he does.
And then the last one he's got is Eduardo Rodriguez.
He's kind of lost a lot of merit with the pitchers to me.
He's taken a lot of NL West pitchers, but none of them are Dodgers.
Yeah. Very weird.
So
and not a lot of starters compared to everybody else.
I know.
Like, okay, I shouldn't say that. He picked a lot of relievers before starters.
Yeah.
But overall, a solid team. You can't go wrong with it. Just a few really weird picks in there, but
yeah,
the upside is really good. Is there another one, or is that all?
I think that's it.
I think my prediction. Okay, on paper. Let me go look again. Not at everyone's, just.
While you do that, I'm gonna use wash.
Okay. Will Smith is a dog.
Let's hear the rest.
I was just gonna decide. I totally forgot that I was just here alone, so I haven't said a word. But
That's fine.
I think on paper, your team beats me in 7 games.
Okay. So you're
Right
saying
now,
I'm number 1 and you're number 2?
yeah, in my opinion. And then I would probably go. Man, Sterling's team is like
Sterling's team's
got
really
some
good.
dogs in it.
I didn't want to say this before the draft because it's a 16 league, so it's easy to have a bad person, like someone who doesn't know baseball, pick a really good team like Sterling.
Yeah.
I would be a little embarrassed if you don't win.
Hey, yeah, no. There's a lot of pressure now.
But like the only person I'm accepting a final loss to is you.
Yeah, I hope I'm in the top 2 at least.
I can't lose to Sterling again in fantasy. I lost to him in football. He won the division in hockey, and now we're going to the playoffs, so I need to beat him in playoffs.
Yeah.
This is
No, I
the
think
one
it's gonna
chance. I
be.
can't pull a Brendan and lose in the sport that I know.
I know it too. Oh my god. But yeah, I got you, me, Sterling, and then hmm,
I would then go
John.
John, and then I'd probably go Brendan and then Taryn Jote.
Taryn Joe and Brendan are a toss up for me.
I really like. I like Simeon. I like Seager. I think he has Austin
Yeah.
Riley. I like Soto and I like Judge. Shoto
Yeah, you know what?
Imanaga is going to be a good pick,
I
I
don't
think.
I think I hate Matt Chapman Ali like too much to put him over the
Yeah.
top. So, yeah, I'll say you, me. Hopefully it's me that wins, but I'm just saying on paper.
If we aren't 1 and 2 by the end of it, it's
Yeah.
gonna
Like if I'm not winning my
we
division,
have to
bro,
take this so seriously.
I have such an easy division on paper. Like my division,
You
I
should
need
walk
to
through the
like,
division.
yeah, easily.
Legitimately, I guess we all play each other. But you could go undefeated against your division. I don't think that's a shock.
Yeah. Yeah. No, seriously.
I don't know
I'm
how I ended up
excited.
with fucking John and Sterling drafting a god team.
Yeah. Sterling, especially, man. That's a good
I
team.
was like sitting, I'm like, fuck, I got John, and now I'm looking, I'm like, fuck, I got Sterling.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope we don't lose. I never had pressure to do good in hockey because like everyone knows hockey.
Yeah,
And I don't think I did the football one. So
yeah, you did. Did you not?
nope.
Oh, well, I
I
knew
don't
I
think
went into football with zero pressure. I went in as Ted Lasso, and I came second. So suck it.
yeah. Hopefully everyone stops playing this
Yeah,
if we're losing.
I am the best thing ever is I beat Brendan by 0.05 fantasy points in the semifinal of football.
Holy, who won it?
Sterling won it. He kicked me.
I'm
Sterling
not
had the
surprised.
best team by a mile. I ended up with
Yeah.
the second best team.
He's the football guy though, so he's supposed to. So
So is Brendan.
realistically, it should be me and you in the finals for this.
Hopefully.
I see
I
yeah, a
wouldn't
lot
be
of pressure.
shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Sterling made it to the final either.
Yeah, I think John's got a good team.
If Brendan or
But
Taryn Jote made the final,
wow.
I'd be a little shocked. It meant something went wrong for 4 other teams.
Man, with my team, even if I don't do good in the regular season, if I pay attention during playoffs, I should be able to make the final. If my
I'm gonna
healthy,
text you every Monday for the first half up until about July to set your team, and then I'm gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you.
yeah, then I'll be 10-0. Yeah. I just need Vladdy to beat Vladdy, bro, and then I'm
Can't
chilling.
wait. I can't wait. Just bring me baseball.
Oh, all right.
We're an
I'm
hour
going.
35 into this, so I think we should end it.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, we are going crazy. This is like sidetrack 101, but okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I know you didn't make it this far because I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So shout out if you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll catch you all in the next podcast, whenever that is, before the season starts.
Peace, peace, peace.
Peace.